So the final instructional video is to show you how to make this beautiful star. This is using all the 6 colors in the pack, and it's 30 pieces. Now we need to understand how this is made before we begin. Can you see that, again, we're making pyramids that you've made before, but this time, instead of 3 or 4 pyramids locking at a corner, can you see that here there are 5 pyramids that meet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we put these pyramids together, we have to be sure that there are always 5 at every corner. Never 4, never 6, never 3, never anything except 5. So you have to keep a very careful count of how many pyramids are meeting at these corners. The other thing to notice is that we're following the same rule as before, so that if we have, for example, a yellow unit here and the reddish unit comes in on one side, then it's the reddish units that goes out on the other side. That pattern happens all over the star. So we're doing really the same thing that we've done twice already, except this time the difference is that there are 5 pyramids that meet at every corner. Now to make this, we need 30 units. So 5 are dark blue, 5 are pale blue, 5 are yellow, 5 are reddish, 5 are peach, and 5 are brown. So let's start. Doesn't really matter where we start, we just take a color and put another unit inside, and then take a third unit and put it into here, and we can make a pyramid. This is the same pyramid that we've made many times so far, so if you've been following the videos in sequence, it should be very easy to do. Okay, the rule is, if we have peach going in, peach goes out on the other side. Now we need to make 5 pyramids here, so we just have to be a little bit careful to make sure we put 5 together, so like here, and then a 5th color, doesn't really matter, let's use pale blue. Now at the moment this is a little bit weak. That's because there are not many finished pyramids, just one in fact. So the whole corner is a little bit loose, but now it gets stronger and stronger. So 5 colors are here. Now we have this rule, if you remember, of one color goes into the reddish and the same color comes out on the other side. So the pale blue is going in, and the pale blue has to go out on the other side. And now we can close this pyramid because there are 3 colors at the top of it. Okay. Okay, so now we can close this pyramid here. This is a little bit weak. So the reddish color is going into the peach, so the same reddish has to go out on the other side. Okay, so here, and then put the brown into the cut. So we're chasing the colors around, aren't we? Dark blue goes into pale blue, so dark blue comes out on the other side. And there's one more that we can do to finish this corner. The brown goes into the dark blue, so the brown has to come out on the other side. So now we have 5 complete pyramids that make one corner. 5 complete pyramids make one corner. Now we can continue this pattern going around so that the dark blue goes into the peach, so what goes out on the other side? Dark blue. Now we don't have any other colors we can put into this pyramid. So what color haven't we used yet? Yellow. So the yellow has to go in. This is our final color. So once we've introduced the 6th color, we just go on to a kind of automatic pilot, just letting the colors follow each other around. So blue goes in and so light blue goes out. Now we have 5 colors that meet here at this corner. So this is now complete as a 5 pyramid corner. Peach goes into yellow, so peach goes out of yellow. Close the pyramid. Okay, so yellow goes into light blue, so yellow goes out. What I'm doing is whenever I can, to finish a pyramid, because when you have a pyramid, it becomes strong. If you leave lots of pyramids half-made and just keep going around in some random way, it never really gets very strong, and eventually it'll just fall to pieces. So whenever you can, finish a pyramid. Now here, that wants to close itself, but that's not right, can you see? Because there are only 4 colors, and also this is yellow and this is reddish. That cannot be right. So we have to pull it open to make space for a unit to go in here to make a 5th pyramid. So it has to be red, and now the yellow can go into that. So we have 5 colors and 5 pyramids. So let's close these pyramids off. So yellow goes in, and the yellow has to come out on the other side of this reddish color. Lock the dark blue inside. Okay, so we'll finish this off here because that's a little weak. Brown goes in, so brown has to come out, and we can lock the reddish there inside. There we go. Now again, we have just 4 colors here. We need to open to make a 5th pyramid. What color will it be? Well, there's reddish going in, so it has to be the same color going out. And this is the beginning of our 5th pyramid. Everything is very logical. There's no random, what color goes here? Oh, I think I'll put a yellow there. I think I'll put a blue there. You just follow the system. Very simple. Once you've understood what to do, it really does make itself. But you have to be careful to always make 5 pyramids meet at a corner. Never 4, never 3, never 6. So we're getting there, aren't we? It takes a little bit of time, but we're getting there. Okay, let's just close this off, put another red one in. Now we have 5 colors, so we can feed the dark blue into this reddish cut. Finish the pyramids off to make it strong. Dark blue goes in, dark blue comes out. Yellow goes into the dark blue, so yellow goes out, and we can close this pyramid because we already have 3 pieces here. So just turn this around. Oops, turn this around. Okay, do we have 5 colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we do. And double check to know we're correct, because this is reddish going into the yellow, and there's already a reddish unit here, so this must be correct. So brown goes in, brown comes out, and we can close this pyramid off. Only 4 colors here, so we need a 5th pyramid. So what color will that be? Well, we have light blue goes into dark blue. Put this, and now another brown. Brown goes in, brown comes out. So where's the unit? Close it with the dark blue to make a pyramid. Okay, here. So what happens here? Do we have 5 colors? 1, 2. Yes, we do. So we can put the brown into the peach, and here's the brown on the other side of the peach, so it must be correct. So dark blue goes into brown, dark blue comes out. Close the pyramid and put the peach inside. Do we have 5 colors here? Yes, we do. And it's dark blue on the other side, so this is completely correct. Just pull out these quarter circles. We don't want to trap anything inside. It just becomes difficult later to lock. So just 2 pieces left. Peach goes into the light blue. Lock the yellow into the peach. Put the peach into the dark blue. Yes, that's correct, because the peach is already on the other side. 1 more piece. Pull this out. Don't want to lock anything inside. Put the yellow into the brown on my side over here. We can close this pyramid with the light blue into the yellow. Getting a little tight. Okay, just 2 more to lock in. So the quarter circle goes in there, and the quarter circle goes in there, and we finished. Wow. This is my favorite star, I think. It's very strong, very beautiful, lots of colors. If you want to hang it, you can hang it from either a 5 corner or perhaps a 3 corner. It doesn't really matter. But I think that's the classic superstar. Certainly my favourite. Thank you very much.